What were you doing at 9 o'clock in the evening 20 years ago? Millions of Americans tuned into the most popular television series, Seinfeld. This show not only changed the American sitcom, but also impacted the lives of all Americans.
Rewind. It is 1950 and millions of Americans are watching the popular television series of the time, I Love Lucy. If you've ever seen the show, you know that Lucy usually makes dumb mistakes that make her husband Ricky exasperated. Lucy realizes her mistakes and fixes the problem, and everything is better by the end of the episode. Lucy learns her lesson. Fast forward to the early 70s, the Brady Bunch. This happy-go-lucky family that the show revolves around faces their problems that the 6 children come across in their daily lives. The show condones the importance of strong family ties and ingrained morals in the audience watching it.
Seinfeld, however, did none of these things. The show centers around 4 friends, Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer, living in New York. There is no family morals or lesson being taught. In fact, the show has been dubbed the show about nothing. The only point of the show is to entertain. Seinfeld revolutionized the sitcom. The show focused on everyday occurrences, yet managed to make them funny. Seinfeld introduced serialization to sitcoms. Through this, characters were brought back into the series for added humor. However, you did not have to watch every episode to know about the characters. Anyone could watch one episode and know what was going on without having to have seen an episode before.
Seinfeld also introduced the concept of meta-humor. This kind of humor is also known as the joke within a joke. This is shown in Seinfeld when George and Jerry want to create a sitcom about nothing called Jerry. Sitcoms of today, such as How I Met Your Mother, use the Seinfeld method of serialization. In these sitcoms, characters are brought back into the show for added humor. However, like in Seinfeld, it is not necessary that you see every episode to understand what is happening. Sitcoms of today are also about nothing. These shows would not be possible had it not been for the success of the show about nothing. Seinfeld impacted our language. Many terms created by Seinfeld are used in our everyday jargon. Some of the terms that are popular by Seinfeld are regifter, close talker, yada yada yada, double dip, and calling a person a Nazi. Case 1, regifter.
Hey Katie, happy birthday. I gave this to you last year.
Oh. Case 2, close talker.
Hey, Katie.
Hi, Brandon.
Case 3 and 4, yada yada yada, and the Nazi.
Case Liz, what's the intro over? Oh, you know, 30 pages of notes, 4 documents, a DBQ thing, yada yada yada.
What a Nazi.
The American culture was influenced by Seinfeld. Because of this show, Americans were no longer afraid of talking about taboo subjects such as homosexuality. By making these topics funny, Americans found it easier to accept them.
In 1998, 76 million Americans tuned in to watch the finale of a show that had changed nearly every aspect of their culture. Seinfeld influenced the cultural norms, language, and overall idea of the sitcom. Although it ended over 10 years ago, the show about nothing will continue to impact American culture for many years to come.
What were you doing at 9 o'clock in the evening?
Lucy usually makes dumb mistakes that make her husband Ricky exasperated.
Seinfeld?
Hey, Katie.
You have to say case 2. You have to say case 2.
Oh. In 1998, 76 million Americans tuned in to watch the finale of a show that had changed news.
Medium turkey chili. Medium crab bisque. I didn't get any bread. Just forget it. Let it go. Excuse me. I think you forgot my bread.
Bread, $2 extra.
$2, but everyone in front of me got free bread.
You want bread?
Yes, please.
$3! What? No soup for you.
What are you doing? What? Did you just double dip that chip? Excuse me? You double dipped the chip. Double dipped? What are you talking about? You dipped the chip, you took a bite, and you dipped again. So? That's like putting your whole mouth right in the dip. Look, from now on, when you take a chip, just take one dip and end it.